Hello, welcome to my channel Malavika's Magic. Today I'll be sharing with you my views on writing the introduction to a research paper or a report. So let me take you to the roadmap of my presentation. So first I'll be dealing with the purpose of writing an introduction. Second, I'll be talking about the 5 steps necessary for one to follow. Third, I'll be giving you examples from a research paper introduction and a report introduction. Fourth, I'll be differentiating between research paper introduction and report introduction. So let me take you to the first topic, that is the purpose of writing an introduction. So we should understand as a researcher that we write an introduction in order to help the readers get the proper understanding of the study of the topic that we have selected. That is, we help the readers to get the background to this study and, of course, introduce the topic and also give a proper idea about our aim. And then we give an overview of the paper. So therefore, it is necessary for one to include the introduction. So once you've understood the purpose, let us understand the 5 steps necessary to write the introduction. So once we have selected the topic for a report or a research paper, now we need to present the topic to the readers. So the presenting the topic is necessary as the reader should be able to understand what is the topic about, get a proper explanation about the topic. So we begin with the general statement related to the topic. That is a statement that is universally acceptable and universally agreed upon by all. And then we narrow it down. That is, we try to talk about our opinion over here. So when we narrow it down, we also see to it that it is manageable for us to conduct the research, and it is also manageable for the readers to understand the research. And of course, we should be able to test the research and give evidence about a claim about the particular topic. So once that is done, we need to give the importance of the topic. That is, we state what we want to achieve and the reason why the reader should be interested in this particular topic. Third, we provide background information. That is, we gather evidence for our approach. Fourth, we talk about the purpose and aim. That is, we give shape to our paper and guide the readers accordingly. Fifth, we give an overview of the next section. That is, we conclude the introductory paragraph as well as connect the introductory paragraph with the next section. So having understood the 5 steps, let me help you understand with the help of an example. So here is the first statement, that is a general statement. Writing is one of the important parameters to determine the development of the acquisition of language. This is a general statement. Second, for the second language learners of English in India, writing is an important aspect for their academic achievement as well as for their professional growth. This is a narrowed statement. Third, over the years, writing has been taught through grammar, so I'm citing my evidence, but I should take care not to overdo with my citation. Fourth, the most important aspect in teaching writing is what the teacher intends to test and what aspects the teacher expects to improve in the learner's writing. This is the importance of the topic. Then next, I move on to the thesis statement, that is testing the learner's syntactic complexity has been one of the major areas for measuring the writing competency. And then I talk about the overview. The following section highlights the review in the area of syntactic complexity as one of the indexes to measure writing. So now having understood this, let us now move on to what is the difference between a research paper introduction versus a report introduction. So in a research paper introduction, it is not mandatory to include research questions. Moreover, the section-wise overview is not required, while in a report introduction, it is necessary that we include the research questions in the introduction itself, and then it is an elaborated explanation, and moreover, the chapter-wise overview is also given. So we can now understand that a research paper has limited number of words, and so therefore we have to complete our the evidence. We have to complete the justification of a topic, and we also have to talk about the research that has been conducted, and so therefore it is restricted to a few words, and thus we cannot elaborate a problem in the research paper for too much. Whereas in a report, it is elaborated, it is a long report, and so therefore we have enough scope of explaining the problem, and so therefore in a report we make it a more elaborated explanation. So having understood this, I would like to give you an example from the introductory chapter of a report so that you get a clear idea. So let us understand this. So first general statement is this: motivating students to write effectively, developing their cognitive, particularly their analytical skills, and increasing their interest in learning is indeed a challenge for language teachers. This is a general statement. Next, it is a narrowed statement. It is observed that there is a deterioration in the student's ability to communicate in real life situations and also their ability to think independently. Next, one of the reasons could be the way information is imparted in the class. This is the problem that is explained. Then this is true not only with the compulsory subject of communication skills for the first year. Here I'm talking about the scope of the problem, but also I'll be talking about how I'm extending this idea to other subjects as well. So a change in approach is therefore felt necessary. I have included my thesis statement over here. Next, I will elaborate on my thesis statement. Considering all the above factors, the aim of the project is to introduce game-based learning as a teaching methodology in the language classroom. The aim is specified, and then game-based learning can be defined as the use of computer games to deliver support and enhance teaching, learning, assessment, and evaluation. This is the evidence that I have collected. The question that immediately comes to one's mind is, what is the need of introducing games in the classroom? This is a research question. Now, in a report, I can have one research question or I can have multiple research questions depending upon the study that I'm conducting. And then I give an overview of the chapters that I've included in my report. So having understood the difference between a research paper introduction and a report introduction, I would like to thank all of you for your patient listening. I hope you have understood how to write the introduction. In case you find any difficulty, please write your comments in the comment section. I will definitely get back to you and explain to you further. Thank you once again.